Good afternoon, everyone. Sushmita Kaneri this side. I'm founder of TechPose. So TechPose is a startup based out of Pune. So what we do, we develop technical solutions and products to solve some sort of social issue using technology. So we have founders of Bhadipa today with us. And to give a very precise introduction of Bhadipa, so Bhadipa is working around with a very unique or rather impossible combination of bringing content which is entertaining yet responsible with us. And these are the founders who have made it possible. So we have Paula, Sarang, and Anusha with us, who would be our Gullak's first donors too. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, we're super excited that you reached out to us and asked us to come and initiate and launch the platform. It's quite a cool initiative.
Thank you so much for joining in. So I'll just try sharing my slide. Let me know if it's visible. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would like to introduce Gullak to you today. So Gullak basically started, its story is a bit funny and weird. So the most irritating thing on YouTube is the YouTube ads. But for us, these ads have turned into a product. So one fine day when we were just browsing through YouTube, we came across a donation-based ad, which was very much convincing. And as we were about to donate, we thought that what if our donation is not utilized for the rightful purpose? And that's where we turned back. But then later, when we sit down with our team, we did a market survey across 6 different countries and came to know that 89% of people do face this issue of lack of trust, transparency in the donation system. So that's where we found a Gullak, which could help solve this issue of lack of transparency and also sustainability.
Right.
So, what basically Gullak is? So, we have this four-step model in Gullak. So, we believe in Lao Tzu's quote, which says that teach him how to fish and you feed him for his lifetime. So, what we do on Gullak is we crowdfund for socially impactful ideas rather than to suffice someone's temporary needs. So, who can come up with these ideas is it could be any individual, it could be any registered organization, or even a group of friends who wish to bring some change in the society. So, we onboard their proposals after thorough verification. And once these proposals are onboarded, we help them crowdfund for their ideas. They are asked a very brief details about what would be the breakdown and why is their ask specified. Once this is verification is done, their proposal is onboarded. We also help them provide skill training and mentoring, so that they could achieve their idea in a more systematic way. Later, in the third step, what we do is we help them connect with the collaborators. So collaborators are the ones who would help them execute these ideas. So it could be any local NGOs or again volunteers or even a raw material supplier could be a collaborator. And lastly, once their socially impactful products are developed, we help them sell on our marketplace of Gullak so that they could earn livelihood. So that's how we have termed this as a transparent and sustainability platform because we have developed this 360-degree model across this crowdfunding idea. So, what is unique in Gullak? So, two things. We provide transparency. So, transparency as in whatever you donate, every single donated penny would be tracked. The utilization, or even if that donation is unutilized, you would come to know that. So, that's one USP of ours, which we provide end to end transparency. Second, why are we different is because of the sustainability factor. Because we haven't just given up our responsibility after providing crowdfunding, but also we extend our support beyond that so that these socially impactful ideas are actually executed on ground and bring some change. So these are the two factors, one is transparency and sustainability. So moving forward, I would just like to share the platform with you all. Give me a minute. Here we go. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's not get much theoretical. Let's get to the groundwork which we are doing. So I'll brief you about the proposals which are onboarded currently on Gullak and which are upcoming scheduled for the next 3 weeks. So here you could see the first proposal, which is Tribal Awareness Camp. So to be very honest, when we were doing our ground level research in Raigad district of Maharashtra, so I wasn't in favor of this camp earlier, which is Tribal Awareness Camp. But then when we visited there, we had word with the government officials over there. We came to know that in fact awareness, if we get successful in creating the awareness, 80% of the work is done. The welfare work is done. So we have identified target sectors of this Raigad district that where all awareness is required to be created, such as in education. Then these people are addicted to alcohol. Then child marriage is also one of the concern, and also lack of employment. So these are few challenges which they are facing, and we would help them to understand these issues so that they could tackle them in a much better way. So this proposal would be executed in collaboration with local NGOs so that we have actual ground level impact over there. Second proposal is quite interesting. So this is about the tribal ladies, to be very specific, Katkari tribe. So this tribe is considered to go on extinct in next 50 years. So to generate employment, rather empowerment for these women, these tribal women, we have created this campaign wherein we would be training them to create some eco-friendly home decor articles. And as an eco-friendly, which is, so I'll just give you one example of the innovation they have brought in. So they use the dried waste of corn and along with the cow dung, they have created this mixture of both. And out of this, they create some sort of articles like Ganpati Murtis, diyas, or frames. So what's unique about this is, even if it is fallen down, it doesn't break, and it's super lightweight. And lastly, it is completely decomposable. So they're trying to make different articles out of this. So to help them make, we would be also providing skill training from our side, and also the funds, we would be providing the crowd funds required for this particular project. So this is about women's skill training and empowerment. Next is Hospital on Wheels, which is supported by Tehsildar of Khalapur. So during these current situations of Corona, so even earlier, medical facilities reach was very less in some parts of Raigad, which is moreover concentrated as villages or the tribal areas. So accessibility to hospital or medical care is very rare over there. And that's why we are introducing this campaign wherein we would be reaching out the hospitals to these remote areas. So this would be basically a mobile van with all the medical supplies, doctors, nurses, who would be running there throughout week by week, and would be launching, rather would be treating the people. So this is our third campaign, and lastly, so Raigad is surrounded, like it also is good, it has good rainfall also. And so what's this project about is fishery skill training and empowerment. So we would be helping them build tanks, dig up tanks rather, and we were training them that how to breed fishes. So training TechPost won't be doing, rather we would be collaborating with different national level institutes of fishery skill training, who would be providing them this knowledge along with the safety which has to be taken care of. And Gullak would be helping them raise crowd funds for this, would connect them with the skill trainers, and help them establish local market. So these are the initial 4 programs which we are going live today with. And upcoming 3 projects which we have on the platform is, one is regarding crochet art, which is based out of Kolkata. Second is about introducing handmade accessories, which is made by tribal women for the rest of the world. And lastly, it's very interesting that how a field of astronomy can create some sort of social impact. So stay tuned to hear about these all campaigns. And this is all about the campaign. Sarang, Paula, and Anusha, you want some other details about the campaigns?
No, this is quite in detail. This is the part that I had missed earlier.
Right.
So I didn't know exactly what these campaigns are, because in terms of tribal awareness camp, I wasn't sure. Like, I think you mentioned that you are also a little wary of it.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes like you feel like what kind of exposure these tribal communities should get, because that might also sort of dilute their core values.
Right.
But what you explained is like a necessity in today's time and age. So it makes sense to have those kind of awareness camps.
Right.
Yeah, and like I think it was quite explanatory what you said.
Okay, so should we move on with making the first donation on Gullak?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it. Sure.
So I have signed in from,
Sorry,
yeah.
before you go ahead, I just saw here there are some amounts. Are those your targets? Like the total target is 8,000, and or are those the current donations that have happened?
No, these are the targets, and the raised
Okay.
amount is zero right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to know that how do we came to know about these targets, can you see one PDF opened up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you click on that view proposal, this is the detailed breakdown of how we arrived to this particular estimate, which we have
Right.
put up. So
Right.
along with the links, necessary links, that how this particular like amount is considered for the calculation purpose. So you could also refer to this.
Great. That's really nice to have.
And later on, to track the donation, I'll share you the details of the same.
Sounds
So this is how we also register on the platform. So I am asked with the OTP. Once we do this, we are asked some basic details and the password. For now, we'll just put some dummy data over here and some security check. And I pledge to donate money which I've earned in rightful and honest legal manner. And let's submit. So our profile has been created. Let's try to log in. And we are into the system. And this is the interest form. Let's skip for now and jump onto the donation part. So you said you want to donate for tribal awareness camp, 1,000 rupees, and you authorize and you donate. So here we are. So here you could scan this in any of your UPI platforms.
It's here already.
Got it. Just loading.
Yeah. And here the first donation on Gullak is happening for tribal awareness camp.
Done.
And it's done.
Great.
Processing, and here you could see this message. I'll explain you what to do of this message. So it says, thank you for donating. Your donation is successful. Also check your email for further confirmation. So in the email, basically, we have also attached the receipt of your particular donation. And the last part is quite interesting. That says of Count Your Blessings tab. So from this tab, you could see over here on the top, you could track the donation, how your donation was utilized. So I'll help you with that later on. And here we could see the amount has reached.
Nice.
And you said you want to donate for fishery skill training. Let's do that. And the amount, please.
Same, 1,000.
And we scan again.
Okay. Done. Ah, the magic of the internet.
Right. Just a click away. Yes. Does Anusha Saran wish
Yeah.
to donate?
So yeah, I wish to donate too. Now, I think for the same for fisheries skill training, 1,000, and women's skill training 1,000.
Perfect. Let's do that. Here are the details. You could also
Yeah.
view the proposal, and here we could see the top donors too. 1,000, and you authorize, and you're donating now. Can we please scan?
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, scanned already.
Oh,
Like I was just holding it up here.
uh-huh. And it's done.
Oh.
Great.
Done. Yeah.
Great. And the next one you said for women's skill training?
Yeah.
So this particular, till we make the donation, this particular campaign of women's skill training is going to empower 50 women and their like families also.
Okay.
So we also have a subset of this particular program wherein one of the fashion designers from Pune is going to train these women to create some handmade accessories in clothing sector.
Oh, nice.
So even those products would be available soon on our marketplace.
Great. So also in a way, if we start buying products from your marketplace, that also would be helping the campaign, right?
Exactly. So
Right.
I'll help you explain what actually happens. So whenever we are onboarding any seller on our marketplace, so we are attaching their individual bank accounts to our system so that whenever an order is placed, the money goes to their bank accounts directly so that they could earn the livelihood. That's how we
Right.
are operating.
Right.
Yeah.
So right now, as a starter, we too at least like Anusha will of course play her this thing too. But as a starter, we would like to start from this and keep an eye on what all next you are doing, because we are really interested in the whole astronomy side of it.
Right. I know.
And that's why probably we are holding back a little, because we really want to. I got a hint about it from Paula, and
Yeah.
it's a really cool program.
It is actually, and two factors it's going to impact. One is the tourism, and the second one is livelihood for the locals.
Yeah,
It's a very interesting program which would be
yeah.
onboarded in next week. So
Okay.
I'll keep you
So
updated with that.
we'll donate again then.
Yeah, sure. So Anusha would be doing for that program later on. Is that so?
No,
No, I would like to donate for women's skill training and hospital on wheels.
Great. Let's help you with that. And the amount?
1,000.
1,000. Yeah. And we authorize donating. Let's scan.
done.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And for hospital on wheels,
Yeah, 1,000 again.
so this from this particular campaign, we would be visiting 100 small villages and the tribal areas inside the Raigad district. So this is the impact which we would be creating through this campaign with the help of you all donors. And we get the confirmation. Yes. So now I'll just walk you through that how exactly you could track the donation so that later on you could just keep a watch on it. Let me just try sharing my screen. So last month what we did was we had soft launched this particular platform, and during the soft launch we had raised one small donation amount so that we could buy survival kits, monsoon survival kits for the person in need. And I have just signed in from that particular account through which we had made the donation. Whenever you want to track the donation, first of all, what happens is once the recipient of all these donations try to utilize your particular donation, you receive one mail which states that your particular donation has been utilized, and you could check the updates and the link of this particular tab, which is Count Your Blessings tab. So once you click on that, you would be able to see that to which all programs you had donated for. So for example, the donor had donated for this particular program. Once she clicks on check utilization, she would be able to see the actual utilization. So let me help you by understanding this dashboard. So here you could come to know that how much amount is still unutilized, as well as how much amount has been utilized and for what purpose. So this gives an overview of the entire donation program. So the donation program was of 2,800 rupees, out of which 300 were utilized and 2,500 are still unutilized. Now, when you want to track your individual donation, you just scroll down and you could see this table with the specifics of your particular donation, which was of 101 rupees. So for whom it was spent, who was the recipient, the contact details of the recipient, as well as a receipt which makes sure that this was the particular receipt for that donation. Now here you will see that this is 300 and I had actually donated 101. So how the algorithm in the backend works is it collectively, so whoever was the next donor of this campaign, so that particular amount, the remaining amount was deducted from his donation.
Right.
Yeah. So this is the supporting document you could see. And if you find that this particular recipient has uploaded some garbage data or something is fishy in this particular utilization, you could immediately provide a feedback to us which would impact the trust points of that particular campaigner or the recipient, so that the next donors are aware of how this particular campaigner is. And lastly, the very sweet part of it, of the entire dashboard, is who are the end beneficiaries. So we distributed these kits among the person in need, and you could surely see the smile on their faces, the content. And also you could just share it on your social media so that this word is spread. So that's how we utilize our particular donation and help you track your every single donated penny. So moving on, I would just like you all to share your insights. What do you think about Gullak?
I actually really liked the idea. Paula had told me about it as you were in contact with Paula, and unfortunately, I wasn't available when you guys had that call. What happened is recently I've been working with a friend of mine, Rajshri Deshpande, and she does a lot of work in a village near Aurangabad.
Okay.
And she built a school and she did irrigation programs over there and things like that. So I have been contributing donations to her foundation. And recently she said that it's so difficult to put it out there what exactly your money is being utilized. Now I really want you to directly transfer the money to the beneficiary.
Correct.
So like there are some school children who lost their parents during COVID, and now they need education sustainability.
Right.
So she's working towards starting their own educational accounts and putting the money directly in those accounts so that people don't question her integrity about it.
Correct.
But with a platform like this, it would be far more easier for people who are doing that kind of a work,
Mm-hmm.
because you are exactly for during COVID times we were donating a lot of money, and at that time it was so difficult to figure out if it's a true campaign or not. Only when we came to know about it from a friend who knows that person who needs the money,
Correct.
that's when we were actually taking the step. So this helps a lot with that like that thing being so transparent.
Correct. Correct. Anything from you, Paula and Anusha? What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's something very similar to what Sarang said that
Mm-hmm.
during COVID and during these tough times, you're always wondering how can you help,
Correct.
but you're so wary of contributing to places which might not have the desired impact.
Right.
Or I would always wonder even after contributing, like, are they really utilizing it? Who's being benefited? So I
Correct.
think it's really commendable that in this time and age, y'all are offering so much transparency. That says a lot about your own integrity, and we're very happy to be associated with this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, Paula. What we
Yeah,
have?
I wanted to say that I think it's very neat that one thing which I think you had told us earlier, which hasn't been mentioned yet, was that you're using artificial intelligence when a new donor or a new program comes in. Your algorithms, they scan the
Correct.
internet and check if this person is trustworthy and things like that. So you guys do your own research on that side, plus having the accountability and the with the transparency, having a tool which you can use to say I am satisfied or not satisfied with how the fund is being utilized. I feel like that will help people feel more invested in their contributions,
Right.
because what happens often is, okay, I've donated the money and you don't think about it again. You
Correct.
don't think like, let me check back and see how is the program doing or anything like that. So um, if you know that there's a way where you personally have the power to check in and verify how is it being spent, then that makes me feel more involved in the cause and more interested in
Right.
seeing how is it going, and possibly more motivated to donate again.
True. Thank you for your insights. And as you rightly said, that this engagement has to happen because, see, charity, no one is enforcing on us. It's rather, it's preached in our culture and that what comes from our heart. So as much as we are engaged with this system, the more true it is. And we would be involved in a very pure manner with it. So, lastly, coming towards the conclusion of this program, I would just like to thank you all firstly for sparing your time on a Sunday afternoon for this particular initiative. So, thank you all, and we really admire your content which you are bringing. As I said, it's really very responsible and relatable as we also see the other content parallelly. But this is what I find is very distinguishing factor of Bhadika. So
I'm,
thank you for
I'm
that.
glad that you noticed that, because we started the company with that intention to
Oh
be a
wow.
little more responsible.
Hmm.
And I don't think so. A lot of people see that part of us. They mainly see the relatability and the humor in it. But
Oh.
thank you for mentioning it.
I think your content is doing the justice because, as you said, this was the vision which you started with, and people like at least I, and also like many of my friends, do take this that yes, it's a responsible content. So thank you for that. Lastly, I would just like to share the efforts behind this particular platform because this is a very rigorous process which we are doing rather because we don't want some sort of photo session or just something to be put up across the world. Rather, some ground level changes has to be done now. That's the need of the hour, and these are the people who have made it possible. So this is our team. These are the executives of TechCos. These are our technical developers, followed by our content creators who are developing content so that people get educated about this platform and the initiative. These are our alumni, followed by our mentors and our advisors of the company. So thank you all. And lastly, just a big shout out that we have we are rather doing our a bit of contribution to bring change in the society. So now it's your turn. Come on board on Gullak, try it out yourself, and then trust. So you could either come on board on Gullak as a donor, just like our Bharipa founders. Secondly, you could, so if you don't want to contribute funds to this particular platform, but you have necessary skills, experience, so you could also come on board with us as imparters. So what imparters do is they provide skill training and mentoring to these socially impactful ideators. Now, if you don't have any particular skills or experience, but you have time to contribute, then you could come on board on Gullak as collaborators. So what collaborators do are, so basically collaborators are NGOs, individuals, or volunteers who could execute or rather help execute these socially impactful ideators to achieve their particular idea. So you could either provide them with the raw material. If you are a raw material supplier, you could tie up as collaborator with Gullak, or you could just simply volunteer for these particular proposals. So lastly, also you could play a role of a buyer or a seller if you have any socially impactful products which needs to be out online for the rest of the world to either purchase or you wish to sell these socially impactful products which come under the category of eco-friendly, artistic, or FMCG based products. So we are happy to have you on board. And thank you everyone for joining us and listening out what Gullak is. And let's make the change happen now.
Congratulations and all the very best for the launch.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and
Anusha.
from our end, this was just a gesture right now, and for sure we'll keep on contributing to good luck and support.
Definitely. And we will help you stay updated with your all contributions.
Thank you.
That's our
Thank you so
responsibility.
much.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.